Good day to you. This is, of course, CachyOS. We're going to watch it together, what I done earlier. I'm in two minds whether to get rid of Linux Mint that I'm recording this on right now, getting rid of this altogether and having CachyOS on in. I really am in two minds of doing so. The reason why is because I'm just blown away by this operating system. I'm also thinking about getting rid of Arco as well. It's like, God, do I really want to get rid of Arco Linux and put CachyOS on there? I'm in two minds whether to do that as well. It's like, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? What can I do? Here I'm mucking around in the terminal at the moment, but later on I do add Slick Greeter. Yeah, at the moment we're in light DM. This is XFCE, my favourite environment altogether. You won't find me on any other environment anymore. I love XFCE. It's light, it's fluffy, and my God, this XFCE just flies, just goes, just whoosh, just just blown away, just absolutely blown away with this operating system or OS or environment or distro, whatever you want to call it. All right, this is CachyOS and it's just mind-bogglingly good. Blows me away. I'm doing all this from memory. I'm putting all these numbers and stuff in from memory. Nothing's written down. This is all done by my marbles. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I love Linux Mint. I love Linux Mint. I'm on Linux Mint 22 at the moment, and they've just brought themselves kind of more modern now because they've got up to date ish applications. So I was like, God, what do we do? The only gripe I've got with Arch, right? This is the only gripe I've got with Arch. Why can't I have, when I've opened up, say, Etsy lightdm.conf into a file, right, for me to edit, why can't I have the root environment set up the same as my main environment, as my normal environment without going in as root? Why can't I have the two the same, as in the window decorations, as in what's up in Nemo, for instance, because I've got Nemo on here. I've got to have Nemo. I can't stand Thunar. They need to do something with Thunar, and I don't know what. In fact, get rid of it and just put Nemo in. There you go. That's what they need to do. Anyway, why can't I have the same shell throughout the window decorations, everything? Yeah, font size, for instance, throughout the whole of the system. Why can't I have that set up? So if I'm in Z, for instance, which is Linux Mint's version of Get It, right? Why can't I have the font exactly the same size as what I have ordinarily, like I've done here? All right, there's Monaco. That's what I have in Z. Yeah, but you're not allowed to. It locks you out every single time. Same when I set up Nemo in the preferences, right? It's really weird. Why can't I have that? They say that it's security. Security? Why? How is someone going to break on in when I can do all that on an Ubuntu or Debian based system, but I can't in Arch? Why is that? Who made the rule up for that, to not have that? You see, because of these different resolutions now, like I've got a 1440p monitor, right? This is all in 1440p now. I'm no longer upscaling from 1080, okay? This is recorded in 1440p, right? I want to be able to to have it throughout the whole of the system. Why can't I do that? Anybody tell me? Why? It can't be security because Ubuntu and or Ubuntu-based systems do it. So does Debian, I think. So does MX Linux. You can do whatever you want in there. Why can't you in Arch? Another little niggle is why is Simple Screen Recorder only in the AUR? It's not even in. It's not even in. A chaotic AUR. It's not even in there. So what is going on, eh? Here I am installing Slick Greeter because I as much as I like LightDM normally, you know, it's there's not a lot you can do with it, and I prefer things to work straight on out the bag, and Slick Greeter is a really good thing. The only problem is you can install Slick Greeter, but you can't get the LightDM settings that you need for Slick Greeter. It doesn't recognise it in the normal Pac-Man. Isn't that bloody weird? So I had to go for Yay here. What I didn't realise was, of course, Yay installed LightDM Slick Greeter, and I end up installing Slick Greeter again. But hey-ho, you know. I'm just blown away with this operating system, the speed of it, the versatility of it, the stabilization of it. Now, I'm trying to come out with really long words. How stable is this? Bloody stable. I'm telling you that now, and it just says yes every single time. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, okay, done it for you. Whoosh. Straight on in. No messing. Look at that. And LightDM settings have come on down. And now, of course, I try to reinstall, thinking that it didn't get installed. It was just the LightDM thingies. I didn't read properly what was going on, so it reinstalled. Reinstalling LightDM Slick Greeter, it don't matter. Next, I'm going to add this to Etsy, lightdm.conf. I'm going to add a little line that I actually did get from CachyOS. I found it in here, stating that this is it. This is what it needs. So we open up with Z. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Right. How small the fonts are, and it's really hard to bloody see. I mean, my eyesight isn't very good anyway, hence why I've boosted up the size of the fonts inside the terminal here, okay? Saves me having to keep bloody zooming on in or whatever every time. Look at the size of them. I cannot change them. As root, you cannot change a bloody thing. Why not? I don't understand it. They're all saying on Arch, oh, it's a security thing. Who's going to bust into my computer then? If I do that, then there's obviously a flaw somewhere in Arch. If that's the case, what's... Oh, I don't get it. Would love to know the command so that I could... or find the place whereabouts in the script where I can change that, you know? Right, so we're saving that away at the moment. So once that's saved, once saving file sign goes off at the bottom there of Z, we then put in sudo systemctl restart LightDM. So basically telling it, look, this is what I want. I need you to reread the lightdm.conf, basically. And that's what we do. And it needs sudo privileges because of where the lightdm.conf file is. And of course, it logs us out. So it's restarted and it's logged us out. And we're in with Slick Greeter now. Doesn't look all that at the moment, but I do in a minute go on into the login settings or login window settings, I think it's called, something like that. First, though, I do get rid of LightDM GTK Greeter and LightDM GTK Greeter settings because it's a fucking mouthful, that is, isn't it? Eh? GTK, God, Greeter, right? And then space, and then I'll put LightDM GTK. And this is all from memory. This isn't scripted in any way. I'm a very slow typist, okay? Look, no hands. How's he doing that? No, really, this is pre-recorded. If you haven't realised that by now, what planet are you on? Yeah, so it's removed them. Fantastic. So, yeah, I'm absolutely blown away with this operating system. I've got to have it throughout the whole of my system. I really have. In a minute, I do eventually... all right, I up the font, the size of me icons there, because we're now in 1440p, of course. Yes, this is a virtual machine at the moment, but I'm so pleased that I'm able to fix stuff and do stuff via memory. I'll tell you one thing Linux is good for as well. If you're suffering with a bit of memory loss, come on into Linux and learn a bit, and then try and remember what you've just read and your mind will be good. I'm telling you that now. It's a good learning curve, is Linux. I love it. Absolutely love it. And, you know, I make my own backgrounds up for the different operating systems that I'm into. I make my own buttons as well. And Linux is all about you setting it up, having it the way that you want, what you're comfortable with, being comfortable with it. Remember, you're going to be working on this, whether it's through entertainment, whether you're just using it for YouTube and emails or whatever. But it's nice to have an environment that you're comfortable with using. You know what I mean? That's the goal of it. That's the beauty about it. The versatility of Linux just boggles me every time I switch whatever environment I'm in. I know I'm going to have a good time. You know? So, yeah, I'm just changing. I'm thinking, yeah, I might as well go up to 72, and I ain't going to get any bigger. It's not going to get any bigger than that. Simply because I'm in 1440p. I mean, I could up I could scale it on up if I wanted to, but that would mean I'll be in 2048 by 1152, and that would be stupid. Here I'm putting in 24-hour clock, which is %R, because I like me 24-hour clock. I'm British. We like our 24-hour clock. I especially do, anyway. If you don't know your 24-hour clock by now, wherever you are in the world, then there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with the 24-hour clock. I just like it. It's 8 minutes past 10 when I recorded this video in the morning. We just logged on in and everything's just tickety-boo now. Everything's just flowing around. Thank you very much for watching. That is it from me. Or is it? We'll just come off of this video, actually. We'll just come off of there. Right, I'm going to carry on recording. This is what I mean, right? I open up stuff as root in here. I don't know. Let's go to that file, shall we? Let's go on in here. We're going to Etsy. We go to Light DM if we can find it. All right. And I'll show you what I mean to all those. See, because I've never ever understood. It's a slickgreeter.conf. Let's go in as root, okay? Let's go in as root, okay? Let's just open up in Nemo. This is XFCE, by the way. You will not see me in another environment. That's another beauty about Linux, is the fact that you can have whatever file manager you want, and you can set it up as default, and it'll open up in terminal and do all that with a few commands. All right. Now look at the size of that. I haven't altered the size of this as of yet. At least I don't think so. Maybe I have actually. I'm gonna press. Yeah, we're at 16 at the moment. I'm gonna boost it on up to 20. It lets me do it here. Yeah. Why can't I do this sort of thing when say if I was in here and I had to alter some stuff? Why can't I do that in an Arch system then? I haven't had any serious security gripes or anything like that here in Linux Mint for me doing that. So why can't I in Arch do that? Do that sort of thing. Eh? Really? I don't understand it. I really don't. There we go, there's Linux Mint one. I think it's this .d, and we can open up that, and it just, yeah, it's just all set up there for us. Everything's tickety-boo. And look, I can have the same, right, if I go to preferences of here, I can have the same preview. Yeah, which is already set up, 32 gig. Toolbar I can add, which I haven't done yet. I haven't long installed this. I installed this about a week ago, I guess. Might have been on Monday. Yeah, actually, it was the Monday just gone, which would have been 31st today. Let's go back to the Monday. 27, 26. Yeah, Monday the 26th. It would have been, I think. Oh, I've got an update already. Okay. Show thumbnails. I can have all that going across the top. Why can't I do that in Arch? Why can't I have that coming on up? Why can't I have the decorations and stuff up in there as root, the same as in root, as what I do ordinarily, like I've got in here? Why can't Arch be like that? Don't understand it. There's no security risk. There really isn't. All it is window decoration, or upping your font a bit so that you can bloody read stuff. Because if I open that up in a text editor, there's no way of me zooming on in. You can't just zoom on in. You have to squint your bloody eyes, let's put it that way. Like I did in that video. You saw in the video how small it was compared to what I've just opened up here. So, you know, it's really weird. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me at all. So please, whoever makes these bloody rules up for Arch, think about it, would you? Because it'll make our lives a little bit easier. But then again, Arch people think, well, yeah, well, you do everything. You have to do everything in the terminal anyway. Why? I shouldn't have to do everything in the terminal. Shouldn't have to. I could easily install Parmac if I really wanted to. Oh, God, I don't know. I really do not know. Anyway, that is it from me. This video's gone on way too long. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. for now.